Hello everyone, the Army of Otters here, and welcome back to the Unexplored Mojave. Today we're going to be looking at Bloodborne Cave. This is recommended to me by several people: The Real Coffee, HQPQ, 7PE, and Blackfoot27. So thank all of you for recommending this location. It was a really good location to explore, and not a place I had a lot of familiarity with. Anyway, it is located in the northeastern part of the map, just northwest of Bitter Springs, and to the east of the Brotherhood of Steel bunker. Now, before entering the cave, I decided to go further up this hill to see what was up here, and I found some fire geckos. And I just wanted to say, this part of the map is very beautiful. If you watched my Bitter Springs video, you would know I'm a big fan of this part of the map. It's just very beautiful, and then we had the moonlight, so just very picturesque Fallout New Vegas. But, like I said, there's really not a whole lot up here. However, you do get a very beautiful view of New Vegas off in the distance, especially at nighttime. It looks quite immaculate. Upon entering the cave, you will be greeted with a fork in the road. You can either go left or you can go straight. I chose to go straight, which I think is probably the best decision, mainly because it's the fastest path to all the loot. So you're greeted with this first room, however there is nothing in here, it is just empty. I tried to go behind this rock, but it is blocked off, so there's really nothing in this first chamber. Upon entering this next hallway, I found a very hard locked gate. Now you can actually find a key for it later in the cave, but I decided to go ahead and open it, and I stepped over a tripwire. So after getting blown to absolute smithereens, I found the grenades above me, and I was able to actually jump up and to disable the grenade bouquet. Now this explosion actually kind of scared me, so after this I was paranoid. There were more grenades above me, but I didn't see any. But just for safety, I decided to disable the tripwire. And once the coast is clear, I was able to go inside and start getting some of the loot. You have some 12.7 rounds and a submachine gun, but I already have one, so I didn't take this one. And then there's the first aid box, which had a couple of stim packs for me, and then you have the trunk, which is an average lock. There is no key for it, so you must have 50 lockpick. And then, damn, look at all of those caps. Now I know why you guys recommended this place. After finding that huge haul of caps, I could have easily walked out of here, gone home, and been happy. But this is the Unexplored Mojave, so I can't do that. We gotta explore. Diving further into the cave, you're going to find some Night Stalkers. There are a ton of Night Stalkers, so be prepared to fight them. Me and this LMG made quick work of them, and it was fairly easy. And as you dive deeper into the cave, you're going to encounter dead bodies, which adds an element of horror and creepiness to this cave. Eventually, you're going to hit this main chamber, which has a ton of Night Stalkers, along with the legendary Night Stalker. Once you kill the legendary Night Stalker, though, and the rest of the stragglers, you're actually pretty much finished with all the enemies in here. However, the enemies can respawn, and they can respawn in very large numbers after 3 days. So be aware if you ever come back. Then in this room, you can find the key for the very hard locked gate, along with a campfire and some chairs surrounding it, along with some skeletons. So we get a kind of sad scene here. We have some ammunition and some guns and some aluminum cans, and then we have the body of a child over here. So it's kind of sad, dark scene, along with some toys that, assumingly, belong to the child. And then in the final chamber, you're going to find an empty room with a dead NCR trooper, but nothing really in here. And there's an overlook above you, and the overlook is from the entrance of the cave. Remember, there was that fork? Well, if you go left at the beginning, this is where it takes you to. So you can actually head straight to the campfire from the entrance. But Bloodborne Cave was a ton of fun to explore, and it had some incredible loot. So thank you guys so much for recommending it. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any recommendations for the next video, please post them below. Until next time.